Okie dokie, what is next? Alrighty, okay, now I believe the picture, we've now moved north. I believe this is Darwin, okay? So anybody up in the Northern Territory, well done, and thank you for joining us today. We're sending lots of love up that direction too. Okay, we have another speaker to share with you today, and all the way from Florida, USA, the amazing Luke Wren. Luke Wren is a sought-after international keynote speaker, business performance coach, and entrepreneur that started his first business when he was 19 years of age. Luke shares the stage with the world's biggest influencers around the globe. He has 20 years experience in health, fitness, business, and coaching, inspiring thousands of people from the average person to elite athletes, entrepreneurs, executives, and CEOs. Luke is also the proud husband and father that resides in Siesta Key, Florida, with his incredible wife, Katie, and daughters, Faith and Lake. He is also a national marketing director in Juice Plus USA. Can we please give it up for Luke Wren?
Hello, everyone. As they said, my name is Luke Wren, and I'm so excited to be here with you today, not just to share some things that are going to make a big difference in your business right now in these unprecedented times all over the world, but what we're going to share today is really going to impact your life. It's going to give you some tools and resources that you can come back to. So I want to encourage everybody. Right now, it's going to be a completely different experience if you just sit there passively and listen. So I'm going to encourage everybody to be active. Wherever you're at right now, just kind of shake it out. Sit up in your chair tall or be standing. Be active. Be ready to learn. Be open to learning. Because it's like the late, great John Wooden said, it's what we learn after we think we know it all that's most important. And the one thing I've noticed about the greatest leaders within the Juice Plus company and the greatest leaders I know across the globe is they're always open to learning more. They know that they never know it all. Because when we say we know that, it shuts us down to learning new. So I want to encourage everybody, not just take notes. Go get a pen and paper. If you don't have a pen and paper or an iPad with a pen or something to write down, a tablet, go get one right now and commit to not just taking notes for the next 20 minutes and for the rest of the conference, but taking notes as if you were going to teach it to somebody else. Because this, what we're going to share today, is a business that not only you can do well in, but really to build a stable, lasting business in anything requires you not to just do it yourself, but to teach it and help others do it as well. So I want you to take notes in a peak state as if you're going to go teach this to everybody in your team tomorrow. And the sooner you can go share this with somebody else, the better you're going to get it in your body. So I'm so grateful to be here with you today. And why that is my life forever changed over a decade ago when my dear friend Lauren Slocum, a dear friend of mine, like a sister to me now, shared with me, you know what? I have something for you. And she shared with me the gummies and she said, these would be great for your daughter. And I'm so glad she did, because now I've been putting the goodness in my body of Juice Plus capsules and shakes for over a decade. I couldn't imagine my life without it. And everybody I know, love, and care about has been putting the Juice Plus in their body for decades. And not only that, but I decided not just to say yes to the product, but because Lauren followed up with me 17 times. Let me say that, because Lauren followed up with me 17 times, I said yes to the business as well. And I'm so proud to be not only here speaking to you, hopefully adding some tools and resources for you to grow your business and impact your life and those around you in a bigger way, but also proud to join you as a national marketing director of Juice Plus. Proud to be part of this incredible company and what they've put together for you today. And I know I'm here to get you excited and motivated, but I want to address what I think most people run from first, and that's failure. You know, if we look up failure, if you Google failure, if we ask Siri what failure is, it says the lack of success. The lack of success. But what is really success? Because every time I ask somebody, everybody defines it differently. Yet, when we look at failure, most people that go into business go out of business. 90% of all businesses fail, according to statistics, in the first 5 years. Some statistics say in the first year, 90% of businesses go out of business. But why? How could 90% of businesses go out of business? Is it because there's no way to make the business work? Somebody else can come in and help the business run better? Or is it because they give up? See, let me ask you a question to think about, to ponder right now. What is failure to you? This is such an important question to answer. So everybody take a minute and think, what is failure to me? And this is something I would encourage you to come back and investigate later. Because when we can understand that and put a more empowering meaning to failure, we'll find better chances of getting to the success and achievements and goals and visions that we have. Because in my mind, failure is the most essential ingredient to success. We either win or we learn. Think about it. Who here has made a mistake and learned something from it? See, when we win, we celebrate. When we lose, we ponder and we learn and we reflect. So we either win or we learn. The only way to fail, write this down, the only way we fail is if we give up, if we quit. That's a decision to fold, to put the cards in, to say, I'm done. The only way we fail is if we quit. And here's the sad part. Most people quit just shy of when they would succeed. We all heard the story of the person digging for gold that quit 3 feet from one of the biggest gold mines in the world, right? And that's what happens in business. People get to the tough part and they go, oh, I quit, when all the rewards are on the other side of the struggle. So let me ask you, do people actually fail because they can't continue? There's no option to continue? Or because they decided to quit? And I'll say that one more time. Do people actually fail because they can't continue or because they decided to quit? And why I cover this first today, you're going, well, I'm not too motivated, Luke. I hope he switches gears. Is because there will become a time in almost any business. I'm very blessed to speak on stages all over the world, to share the stages with some of the most influential people on the planet, and work with businesses all over the world. And every business is affected by how they think about failure. See, but every successful person I know, every major business is standing on a mountain of failures, a mountain of things that didn't work out, a mountain of things that didn't go the way they thought it should go. But they learned. They either won or they learned and they continued. See, the only way we fail, so know this, going into business, it's so important. If you're in the Juice Plus company, you have a business. And if you treat it as such, it'll pay you as a really good business. With no glass ceiling, you get paid for what you do. You can do a little, you make a little. You do a lot, you make a lot. You do extremely well and work hard. It'll make all your dreams come true financially. See, but most people let fear of failure get in their head. See, we're in a world right now where a percentage of people, think about it, there's a percentage of people that said, oh my gosh, we're in a shutdown, and they've closed down and they're sitting on the bench of life. And see, you can't win the game from the bench. If we look at life like a game, there's a percentage of people that right now are like, I can't do anything, I'm on the bench. I'm not in control, the world's shut down, I'm on the bench. But you got to get in the game to win. This is a time we got to decide to get up off the bench and to get in the game and really decide, are we going to commit to our Juice Plus product story? Are we going to commit to the Juice Plus business opportunity? And we need to develop our story. We need to develop our product story. See, it all starts with your product story. See, how did I hear about it? What made sense to me? Why did I decide to say yes? And what am I most excited about? See, And just simply 4 parts, not sharing somebody else's story. Yeah, we can share others, but nothing's more emotionally touching than sharing your story. Not worrying about, oh, he has a great story or she has a great story or their story is better than mine. What is your story? And share your story, not from your head, not worrying about what it is, just share what it is from your heart. And not just your product story, but as you get along the journey in the business, to share your journey in the business and share both your product story and your business story. And you'll get better at knowing which one relates when, what people are interested in. If they're interested in getting healthy, you share your product story. If they're interested in going, oh my gosh, I'm struggling and I need to create a little more freedom in my life, I'm really struggling and I would like to make some money, you share your business story. But the product still has to make sense. And the most important word here is to share it with emotion. See, you won't remember the words I said today. We never remember the words, the exact words somebody said all the way through when they talk to us. But we do remember how people made us feel. Did they move us emotionally? See, and that's so important. If there's one thing, our batting practice, if you were to play baseball, if you're going to play rugby, if you're going to go play some footy, as you say down under, right? I hope I said that right. But if you're going to play a sport, our practice that we need to do daily is sharing our story, both our product story and our business story. Not trying to make it better than it is, just sharing authentically. Because let me ask you a question. How many of you respect authenticity and realness, especially in today's world where everybody looks on social media and thinks somebody's skinnier, healthier, richer, and happier than they are? Right? Just share exactly your story. What did the product do for you? What did the business do for you? And do it with emotion from your heart, not judging what you're saying in your head. Get out of your head. The farthest journey we'll ever have in our life, as my great mentor Tony Robbins taught me, is from our head to our hearts. This is for input. Your head, we want to learn and put good things in our mind daily. That's why you're on here today, to hopefully take away a couple new things that you can go share with others. So this is for input. This is for output. Your heart is for your output. And the key is when we go share that story, I say, just write this acronym down. It's called PECC. P-E-C-C. PECC. You want to share your story with passion. Let people feel you. You want to be excited. If you're excited, they'll be excited. Right? We want to influence people and they go, oh my gosh, they're so excited. I'm excited. Who's felt this before? Right? And then we want to do it with certainty. We want to make sure we understand enough that we know what the product did for us and we know the opportunity with the company and what it's done for us. We want to share it with certainty because it is the most certain person in the room that influences the others. So we want to make sure we're certain. And most importantly, the last C. This is why most businesses that are struggling don't do well. Consistency. And this is so important. Your business is not a blinker. It's not on, off, on, off. Who would go to a restaurant that's open Monday, closed Tuesday, Wednesday, open Thursday, closed Friday, open Saturday, closed Sunday? You never know when to go, right? So it doesn't mean, like a lot of people, 80% of the people that get involved in the Juice Plus company are doing this very part-time. And that's excellent. But just do a little bit each day. Share your story each day. Follow up with a customer or a distributor each day. Do a few simple things every day is so powerful. Because one thing I want to let you know is sometimes people go, oh, I'm going to National Marketing Director, I'm going to PMD. And they get so focused on that they go, oh my gosh, I got to be at the top. And they forget that 80% of people that get involved in this incredible opportunity are so happy that they're getting healthy. The greatest downside to the Juice Plus opportunity is you're putting 30 different fruits and vegetables, nutrient dense, vine ripened fruits and vegetables in your body every day. You're bridging the gap with your macronutrition with incredible plant-based shakes, and you're putting live living nutrition in your body every day. The downside is you're going to get healthier to making a little bit of money, right? And 80% of people are happy getting healthy, to making an extra $200 to $500 a month. And there's nothing wrong with that. The best part about this is you're going into business for yourself, but not by yourself. You get to decide whatever level of business you would like to create. And 80% are saying, hey, I'd just like to get healthy, make a little bit of money. 15% of people are going to go, hey, I'd like to make a little bit of more money. And maybe they go to make, $2,000 to $3,000 a month. And then if you keep sharing it with people, 5% of the people will say, oh my gosh, I'm going to the top or laying by the wayside, but I'm not stopping, I'm going. And they're going to want to make it a full-time income. They're going to want to make it going, hey, I want to go to that NMD position and beyond. And that's no different than any brick and mortar or traditional business you're thinking about. Because every company I've ever worked with, 20% of the people produce 80% of the results. And 80% of people produce 20% of the results. So the 80, 15, and 5 is so important for somebody to understand, because sometimes people get frustrated that they think everybody that decides to join them and their team to build this amazing opportunity wants to go to the top. See, but if we make it that everybody has to go to the top, we forget to love and hug the 80% of the people that make up this amazing organization across the world. See, because there's so much more than just the health we're sharing. There's so much more than just the wealth we can create by helping people with first in health and then in wealth, because there's the 6 human needs. There's the need for certainty. There's the need for uncertainty or variety. There's the need for significance. There's a need for love and connection. There's the need for growth and ultimately contribution. And see, if we meet 3 of those needs, we become addicted to whatever we're doing. And this incredible opportunity, you have certainty with a proven product and a proven company. We have variety of sharing with everybody we run into and know, love, and care about on a daily basis. We have love and connection of helping people in their health, growing a team of people, having sideline teammates all over the world in our global expansion. We get growth from learning along the way, from the things that work and the things that don't work. Learning how to grow and run a business. And then we get to contribute. And that's what's great, is the Juice Plus company is all about contribution and giving back. And as we grow ourselves, we can contribute more to everybody we run into. So I encourage you, trust in the process. Celebrate this amazing process, the journey. Because the one thing's for certain, there's going to be speed bumps, there's going to be roadblocks, there's going to be good days, there's going to be bad days. And see, the thing is, if we say, well, I'm going to celebrate when I hit this, when I get here, when I achieve this, when I make this, see, that's a moment in time. See, when we get to the achievement, that's a moment. But the journey is every day. So if we wait to celebrate, if we don't celebrate the journey, we miss out on the majority. See, there's a key word here to keep going that we all need to have: fun. If we're not having fun, we're doing it wrong. Are you having fun? Are you fully utilizing the now? Are you fully utilizing the now and embracing the journey along the way? Celebrate the relationships and the journey along the way, because you're going to have to go through some no's to get to some yeses. Are you willing to fail your way to the top? Because every successful person I know is standing on a mountain of failures, of learnings, of things that didn't work out. It's like the late, great Jim Rohn said, talk to 10 and I get 1. Talk to 10 more and I get 1. Talk to 10 more and I get 2. Talk to 10 more and I get 3. Well, why would I be getting 3? I'm getting better. It's not about doing a bunch of different things. It's about doing the same things over and over and over and learning from what works and doesn't work, and understanding along the way, on the journey, there's going to be challenges. Jim Rohn also said that life is filled with challenges, followed by opportunities. See, on the others, we're going to have a lot of challenges. Right now we have a lot of challenges. In the next 3 to 5 years, we will probably have more challenges than we've had in recent time. But the great thing, if we understand all challenges are followed by opportunities. And if we can solve those great challenges, we can have great rewards. And what greater challenges are there in the world right now than health, people's personal health, and wealth? And with the Juice Plus company, we have something simple, convenient, and affordable for anyone in the world. We ship worldwide. We're in 27 countries and growing with incredible plans of global expansion, opening up more countries by the end of the year. And ask yourself, who could I help? Just what if I got out of my way? What if I investigated what's holding me back? What do I really want? What could I really create? Understanding we have a 27-year proven common sense product that everyone needs. There's nobody in the world that doesn't need to put more vine-ripened fruits and vegetables in their body. There's nobody in the world that eats perfectly every day and could not use a shake to help bridge the gap between the way they do eat and the way they should eat. People will have days where they eat perfect, but not every day. And we're here to simply, conveniently, and affordably bridge the gap in people's nutrition from the way they do eat and the way they should eat, with a 27-year proven common sense product. And better yet, a 50-year proven $15 billion company. So now is the time. I got to tell you, the great news is now is the time. See, 50 years proven, and the best is yet to come. See, 27 years ago, people didn't know that they needed to be putting more fruits and vegetables in. Now the education's everywhere. People are ready, and we got something simple, convenient, affordable for just a couple dollars a day. Instead of $15, $20 for a fresh pressed juice, they can put capsules in and bridge the gap every single day, not just when they get a fresh pressed juice. So when you know what you know, when we know what we know, it's no longer a choice, it's an obligation. When somebody knows something that can help another individual, another human, it is not a choice. If we're ethical, it's an obligation to share what we know with others. So let me ask you a question. Are you willing to make the decision today to create your future? Make the decision today to fail your way to your success. Make the decision today that you will fall along the way, but you will get up with passion, excitement, certainty, and consistency until you reach your success. Because if not now, when? And if not you, who? It's time to create your future and step in to the fear. Fear will always be out there. The only difference between fear and faith is directed. Direct your mind where you want to go and decide that you're either going to be at the top or along the wayside, but you're not stopping, because the only way to fail is to quit. So let's create a better future together and make an impact around the world of better health and better wealth in these unprecedented times. I want to say thank you. Thank you to the incredible Juice Plus team. Thank you to all the amazing distributors and customers out there watching this and creating your future with Juice Plus. And I thought, how could I add more value? And at first I was going to make this free, and I go, you know what? Free, we don't attach value to. We pay attention to what we pay for. And for those of you that enjoyed the last 20 minutes and are really ready to not only step up in your business, but truly step up in life right now in unprecedented times where we really need to be there for ourselves, for our family, and for our communities, and really for the world, and you would like to join me on a 5-day Step Into Your Greatness challenge where you'll join me for an hour every day for 5 straight days, it's going to be just $47 US, or that equates to 67 Australian dollars. And all the proceeds, all $67 Australian dollars, will be going to a charity called Operation Underground Railroad, where they free children from sexual slavery all over the world. An incredible organization. Check it out, Operation Underground Railroad. But I'd invite you, if you liked what you heard the last 20 minutes and you're going, gosh, I want a little bit more of that. I know that I could be doing more. I know that I'm meant for more. Step into your greatness with me for 5 days for a great cause of charity and to truly create your future you deserve.
How awesome was that, Luke, all the way from the other side of the world to be able to bless us today. Thank you so much. I love your passion and just your commitment to being able to show up for our team. Awesome. Let's show a heap of love there in the chat, guys, for Luke.